Hey guys, morning session this morning. On the way up there now. What time is it? 6:21. We're in a fair bit of traffic right now, which is just standard for the Gold Coast. But I think there must be a crash surely, because I don't think it's usually this slow. With the old Benny Gibson this morning. Emma. So what have I done to the car since I last drove it? Snapped a camber arm. Well, Ben snapped a camber arm on the car the last time we drove it. We've replaced them. What else have I done? We've replaced the master cylinder as the brakes were like getting stuck on. So I've done that. I've got some heat shield in the car to hopefully make like a little, I suppose, shielded area to try and prevent that happening again. I do have a wastegate blanket that I probably should have put on, but I stuffed around with it for about 15 minutes and it was just too much of a mission to get to in the position that it's in, so I might have to take the gate off, put that on, and then put it back on the car. Other than that, haven't done much. Kyle sorted me out for a wheel alignment last night, and yeah, car's looking good. I got my Origin bonnet, Origin Type 2 bonnet has arrived, so I've had to modify the bonnet latch pretty severely just to get that on, but it is looking great. So I suppose we'll keep trekking up there, and we'll see you guys once we get to Queensland Raceway. So the traffic's been fucked. It's taken us an hour and 25 minutes for a drive that usually takes us 25 minutes. And we didn't even get to see the accident because they just cleared it as we were coming up. Fucking dogs. Yeah, not bad, mate. Joel's got a new livery on his car. Does look pretty spicy. It's giving me like Grand Theft Auto vibes. Maybe that's just the font. Pretty nice though. Jeep goes alright too, mate. Well, it only took 2 hours and we're here. And that canteen over there is calling my name. Canteen food's not ready yet. So we're gonna go unload the car, then we'll come back, hopefully get a bacon and egg wrap or something. QR's getting a bit of a revamp at the moment. It's looking pretty cool. I don't know what this is gonna be, maybe a new skid pan. But yes. Lukey's here. I'd zoom in if I could, but this camera doesn't zoom. Oh. Alright, let's go unload the car. Well, Ben's got the key in his pocket. He's all the way over there. Bloody dog. Suppose we can look at my car in the meantime. It's my car. Pretty cool. So am I. It's looking pretty cool. It's a new bonnet. Not bad, mate. Oh, a bit of glare. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So, might have an issue today with some scrubbage. Issue pretty tight. But I was trying to get as much camber out of it as I could. Mate, you bloody took the keys with you. Oh, Lorik's here. Alright. Alright, let's go unload. So I forgot to fix my exhaust. So I'm gonna have to kind of like tie wire that up before we go out. So I'll back the car up and do that, and then I'll get it off the trailer. But all the homies are here. Joel's coming to the rescue. He's got some fancy tool here that I've never seen before. Oh, fancy. Oh, look at this, yeah. Oh, is there enough? I'll hold it up. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that. Oh, he's trimming it. Look at that. Do your little nose. You've done this before, mate. Yeah. Look at that. You ain't cutting yourself on that. That's quality.
Maybe your one.
That's quality. That's better than my job. This one's, you know, falling off. Yeah, no, mate, that doesn't work. Thanks, Joe! Alright, we've got the heat shield on. Look at that, mate. Koala tea. And I suppose we'll go do some burnouts. See how much the rear wheels scrub. Looks like they're going to scrub a bit. And Joel's car's looking pretty spicy. Yeah, it's not bad, mate. Well, the brakes are pretty spongy on the car, but I think I'm just going to deal with that for the rest of the day because I can't really be bothered bleeding on the brakes because they're Brembo, GTR33 Brembos on there, and they're a bit of a dog to bleed because there's like a valve on either side. So yeah, I'll probably pursue with that. Feels like there's a slight wobble in the front end on the left hand side, so I'll have a look at that now. But yeah, first couple of laps is driving good. These new tyres seem to be nice and sticky, so I'll check tyre pressures and then yeah, go back out for some drives. Alright. How much was your Monster, Benny?
$7. $7.
Not even a mother, he's missing out.
It tastes like shit.
Yeah. Oh well. I've only done 2 laps, but I'm pretty hungry, so we're going to eat some brekkie. And then go back and check tyre pressures, do some more burnouts. Benny's helping me for the day. Yeah. Alright, so just did some driving with Joel. Car is actually driving really good. These new Power Track tyres I'm trying are actually performing amazingly well, lasting really long, lots of grip. So it was a good day to come and test those out. But yeah, the front right brake caliper is getting stuck on. So we think it's this line here, just because it runs so close to the turbo. So we're going to move this heat shield that I'd brought with me like across to try to block it off, and then we'll see, I suppose, how that goes. Yeah, doggy. Alright, Driftorama track has opened up. So just move the heat shield over and poured some water on the fucking brake lines, but we'll see how we go. What do you reckon, Ben? You reckon it'll go alright, mate?
What's that?
Brake? Yeah. Heat shield's working better than you thought.
Not bad. Bloody commie things though.
Got that heat shield from a Commodore wreckers. That's the only thing those Commodores are good for. The heat shield on them. So Driftorama's a vibe. First lap, we popped the vac line off the map sensor, but came in, fixed that. And then we've just come in after doing 2 laps. It's driving amazing. These tyres are performing really well, so it's awesome. Really good day to test them. Just switching tyres left to right now and fixing the exhaust again because it's rubbing on the ground, so definitely need to fix that before driving the next event. I'll show you the wear on these tyres. And then we're just moving this one left to right, just because Driftorama is Pretty much all right corners. Benny's sussing the exhaust.
Pretty exhausting.
Exhausting, he says. All done, bro. Alright, let's go do more skids. All in all, guys, great day. Day's just finished up. Car's driving really well. Things I've got to do before the roast next weekend, or not this weekend coming, but next weekend. So I suppose like 10 days from now is need to move that V-band up higher for behind the diff. Once I've sorted that out, I do need to realistically sort heat shield out for this. Hopefully my turbo blanket and wastegate beanie gets here in time. And then yeah, it's still vibrating lots in the rear end, so I've got to work out what it's actually hitting on. I think I've got to put some maybe cradle risers in it, just some solid ones, and maybe do some bushes in the rear end. Really wanting to go a drop knuckle, because once the car was on the wheel liner last night, it everything's just like massively on angle, so I'd like to straighten everything out. But yeah, car drove really well today. Big thanks to Benny for helping me out. It was good to come do some driving with Joel. And Lukey unfortunately broke a fitting on his turbo line early on and wasn't able to drive. Yeah, let's load this car on the trailer, go eat some lunch. Stopping off for a little, where are we at, Benny? Yeah, mate. A little bit of Mexican with a mission. That mission is usually crossing the border, but in Australia it's making food.
Nah, brother. The other mission is running the road thing.
Oh! So Zambreros was good, and while we're in Ipswich I figured I'd pick up some parts. Got some parts in this garden here. Yeah, mate. Look at this. Yeah, I'll show you what that is in the car, mate. Open her up, Benny. Let's see what's in there. I'll just rip it. Yes.
Hanging out the box.
Ooh, that could have been dangerous.
You don't know about that.
Oh, what's that? Oh,
I don't usually like a box
look at
that gets
that.
hanging out.
That'll go nicely in the 14.
Yeah, if I can ever get it out of the box, we'd be able to get it in the car. There you go, mate.
Look at that. Look at that, mate. We've got to pick up more parts on the way home, so we'll continue our adventure. See you guys soon. Oh, bro.
Call me Hayden Finney, bro.
I think he's just jealous of my stretches. Alright, shall we keep going?
Yep.
Look at this. I found a rainbow. Can you see that? I can see it on the camera. Oh, we're on our way to Yatla to pick up a wastegate beanie, and then we'll be home. How's the day been so far, Benny?
Not a bad day's work, mate.
Not a bad day's work?
Not a bad day's work.
What do you reckon about the 14? Need some stuff?
Need some TLC, shall we say. Bit of love.
Yeah.
Does do a burnout.
Does do a Burnsy.
Can do a fourth gear.
Yeah. Does go alright. Alright, well, I suppose we'll keep trekking along. Speak to you guys soon. Alright, just stopped off for our second little parts stop. This Funk Motorsport 50mm wastegate beanie. I'll probably put this on the 14 and the other one I've got on my 34. These ones are meant to be amazing, so I might get that wastegate off when we get back or over the next week before the roast and get this on. Hopefully help with the heat. I'm feeling pretty tired. How you feeling, Betty? Big cooked, mate? Yeah.
Big cook, mate.
Excited to get home. Very excited to get home. Alright, well, see you guys shortly. Just got home. I am tired as shit. Day done and dusted. 34 C2. Yeah, stoked with how the car drove. A few things to fix before the roast next weekend. I got a cube tube, by the way, guys. See, look at it. It's adorable. Stoked with how the car drove. Big thanks to Benny for helping me out. Lots of stuff to fix. But yeah, I suppose we will see you guys on the next one. Hope you're all enjoying this. And yeah. See you soon.
Thanks for watching, guys. That's us out.